showtime!
The fucking rules. Oh yeah. Welcome. Oh. Could you tell that was staged? Welcome back to your only weekly video fantasy football podcast. It's a half kitchen. Welcome to week 6. Smoking. Oh yeah, that's good sangria. Oh boy. Leaping Willikers, folks. We had some good games this week. Ooh yeah. We had the cream of the crop. Yeah, the cream of the crop this week. Oh boy. Really show their true colors. Yeah? Well, anyway, folks, we move on. Gotta chill out a little bit. We move on to the first game. Oh, nope. We don't move on. I didn't forget. I just wanted to wear these glasses one more time. I wore them for the very first wrap-up. That's good times right there. I mentioned it on the last wrap-up briefly. I need to make sure it's at the beginning. My wife, you know her as She-Unit, at least most of you do. Is pregnant. And the baby is set to be, and Shelby is set to be induced Wednesday. So I'm doing this wrap-up, knocking it out after Monday Night Football. We're out of here. These have been weekly now for about a year. You're welcome. That might be a little hard to be weekly for the short period of time. I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to the wife, see if I can get some time, but I might not get a lot of time because we're going to have a baby. But anyway, congratulations to us. I know you guys feel the same. Love you guys. We move on to week 6. Oh, boy. All right, I got some good bowl names for you here. Let's get a couple out of the way here. Let's start from the bottom up. Well, no, we got to go blowout. Well, this week's highest scoring team digs in a blanket, 209, and this week's lowest scoring team. Rolling up Big Doinks with 141. He almost won his game. We'll get to that a little later. But blowout of the week. We had a lot of close games, folks. A lot of close games. So 19. That one's almost 40. That one's, nope. We're going to go with this one. We're going to call this one the Gaylord Music City Bowl, folks. The Gaylord Music City Bowl. That's a real bowl name. You can look it up. The Gaylord Music City Bowl. Now, All right, the Gaylord Music City Bowl featured Diggs in a Blanket versus Flexican Mexican Border Control, ma. Flexican Mexican Border Control comes in here, man, and they got their 3-3 record, man. They really need to beat this team, the first place team, Diggs in a Blanket. Ronnie did not show up. Shame, Ronnie. Shame. You suck, Ronnie. You suck. Who lost to Diggs in a Blanket? 209 to a hundo 67.4, and don't forget the .4. Diggs in a Blanket got cocky, you ask me. They had the audacity to start Joshua Dobbs and still win. That Tyreek Hill freaking extravaganza there, that lottery pick you got there. God damn it. 40 points from Tyreek Hill. 26 from Kamara. 24 from Diggs. Philadelphia's D let you down this time, bucko, but you still came out on top. On the losing side in the Gaylord Music City Bowl, we have Jared Allen with 20, meaning he got outscored by his receivers there. Terry McLaurin with 16. Drake London with 26. He's finally coming alive, folks. He's finally coming alive. Oh, do you feel that? Stevenson with 22 finally showed up, wasn't enough. Zach Ertz with 4 fucked my DraftKings team. On the bench, we ain't got shit except Zeke with 17 and Wandale Robinson. His name is Wandale. Wandale? Oh, boy. Wandale. All right, folks. Game of the week, or excuse me, my bad, Blowout of the week, better known as the Gaylord Music City Bowl, is in the books. Real, we can look that one up. That's the truth. All right, we can start bottom up here. We're gonna go with this week's Liquor Store Hot Dog Bowl. This week's Liquor Store Hot Dog Bowl featured Not Luck This Year. Kiko freaking Torres. Kiko freaking Torres is acting like a big freaking baby in his farewell tour. I've had 5 or 6 weeks where a player didn't finish my game. Oh boy. Please, sir, may I have some more? Shut up, Kiko. You get your ass out there and you find some fucking points. Now, not this week. Because you didn't have the luck. Because you lost to I Blame Joe, who never fucking complains. I Blame Joe. He fucking pops his knee back into place like a real Bronco and gets out there and scores a touchdown, Kiko. I Blame Joe won 169.44. Don't you forget the .44. Versus, to 150.40. And we're forgetting about the .40, Kiko. Because if you quitting, we quitting on you. Now, this week's player of the game, I believe it's Adam Thielen there on the losing side with 33. That's a hell of a pickup there, Kiko. Oh, boy, keep it up now. We had Tua Tagovailoa with 20. We had Travis Etienne with 30 at 51 last week. Oh, boy. We had Dalton Schultz with 17, 25 from Walker. Brad, he did make a mistake. He didn't start Hunt, and it almost costed him. Luckily, he was playing Kiko. Kiko said, Henry's back. Wait 2 weeks and tell me if you still feel that way, because if you watched that London game, like I know you didn't watch that London game, Henry had like one good run again. Oh, boy. Tajay Spears, that's the motherfucker to have in that backfield. There ain't no doubt about it. We got Matthew Stafford with 17, trying to get cute. Evans with 10. Kareem Williams was player of the game, with 35, but he gone. Kiko made a mistake. Could have won the game, by the way, Kiko. Could have won the game if you would have played. Hold on, let me do the math here. 17 plus 33, that's 15 points. 15 points puts you 1. Lost by 4. You're lucky. You would have barely. This would have been almost game of the week, Kiko. The damn liquor store hot dog ball would have been hot, but you had to go ahead and play the wrong quarterback. We're done. If Kiko's done, then I'm done. Oh, it's so hot. The sangria. Sangria got me so hot. The sangria got me so hot, man. Let me see if one of them pictures come up, you know what I mean? That'd be cool, man. If it was that picture, you know what I mean? That'd be cool, man, you know what I mean? All right, folks. We're moving on. We're done with the Liquor Store Hot Dog Bowl. We're moving on. We're moving on to the Amazon Burrito Bowl. We move on to the Amazon Burrito Bowl, folks. Amazon Burrito Bowl. This one is a big one too. It's the Amazon Burrito Bowl. It's like Amazon and the burritos all together to make the Amazon Burrito Bowl. Now, we're 2 games in now. We're gonna look around here. We're gonna go with we did that game, right? Nope, we did this game right there. Yep. And then we did Kiko's game. So we're done with that game. We're going to move on here. Here we go. This game officially is the Amazon Burrito Bowl. Folks, we have Matt's, my homie. You are my homie. Love you, Aaron. Versus Uncle Lenny. Uncle Lenny. Uncle Lenny's been sticking his cock down on this table all year. Uncle Lenny, he's been taking names. And this week was no different. He won 184.52. Damn it, don't forget the 5-2 to 143.40. Danny's like this damn fucking tarantula, or whatever the fuck you call it. Royal Velociraptor. Whatever the fuck. He won with Justin Fields getting hurt with 8. He still scored more than me with 8 from your QB. Damn it, you good. Told you, player of the game. Player of the game was Amon Saint. Amon Saint. Rasputin with 34. Excuse me, nope, I wanted to say that. Raheem Mostert with 46. Hee-haw, Danny. Probably shouldn't have traded you, Raheem Mostert, man. He looks like he got the better of that deal so far. Now, we'll see. Only the future will tell now. Okay, here, let's see here. We got the Rice fellow with 12 on the winning side. Talked about him on St. 26 for Kelsey. Taylor Swift still down now. I tell you what, 20 from Miami's D. On the losing side, Matt's my homie had Pat Mahomes with 28, 23 from Pittman. Solid effort overall. Old Josh Jacobs with 19 and Hill with 8. Not going to be enough. Old Brian Robinson with 16 and there was nothing on the bowl for this week's on the bench, excuse me, with this Amazon Burrito Bowl. Amazon Burrito Bowl is in the books now, and well, folks, we're gonna move on to this week's Bourbon Bowl. You know I like the Bourbon Bowl. I've been talking about the Bourbon Bowl for quite some time, folks. But wait, first we got to go to this week's first. You know what it is now. It's the beer break, wine break, however you want to call it now. Oh, thought the music was playing. It didn't play. There we go. Anyway, folks, as I was saying, this week's Bourbon Bowl. We got Kiko's game. He's in the books. Okay, that game is going to be game of the week number 2. That's going to be game of the week number 1. So it's fitting that the Bourbon Bowl is the Bazooka Sharks, the Zooks versus Time to Get Swifty. Take a shit on the floor. Time to get swifty. Fuck you getting swifty, you son of a bitch. You goddamn fucker. Goddamn son of a bitch. Those are fighting words, John. You come to my house, you eyeball my woman, and you lose 165.18. 148.76. And yeah, it's hard to see in these glasses, but I'm going to keep them on for this week's Bourbon Bowl. Now, this week's Bourbon Bowl featured player of the game. Hold on, we're talking now. This week's player of the game was Cooper Kupp. Yeah, he back. He only has 7 less than Hill. How about that, Artie? Yeah, suck on that, Artie. Yeah. Yeah. Cooper Cup's bash is set to my trade, Artie. Yeah. We had David Montgomery go down, but I don't care. So many players get hurt. Kiko, so many players are hurt on my team. But I still found a way to win. Now, know what I'm saying, man? Come on, Kiko. I didn't win a game till December last year. The fuck you think this is? Get your head in the game now. Oh, I can't do it now. I tried. It's too hard to read the damn screen with them glasses on. We had Walker on one side and Smith with 10 apiece. We had Robert Woods try to get cute. Almost lost the game because of him. We had real story here is 17 from the kicker, Justin Tucker. Remember the 17 from this kicker because later when I have to deliver a message, you just got to remember that I got 17 from my kicker and it was instrumental in my win. Know what I'm saying now? I had 32 from Kansas City. Finally, I get the defensive bonus. Just so everybody knows, when I say the defensive bonus, I mean over 20 points. If you get 21 points, you had 1 point bonus. This is the Park's finest, folks. Ronnie's already been quoted saying no D should ever have 50 points or whatever he said. Defense matters in the Park's finest. You can win and lose your fucking game off your defense. Now think about that later with kickers, Tom. Think about that, Tom. Anyway, this week's Boybin Bowl on the losing side. Well, nothing was really on the bench, although there's a little bit mismanages for the Zooks there. But time to get swifty. Heavily led by Jalen Hurts. That fool is a beast. He threw 3 picks. Jamar Chase didn't have 67 this week. He had 16. 3 from Hopkins. I recently heard they added more Hopkins to it. I'm funny. 3 from Cole Kmet. Yep, could have told you that. 4 from Atwater. 23 from Hubbard. Not enough, John. 20 from Los Angeles' D, which honestly is more than I thought they were gonna do. I played defense all week with John. He steadfast with them Chargers D. It didn't matter either way. Like I said last week, I will sell my soul, let alone all my FAAB free agency money just to win a game against either one of you. Any one of you jamokes. I give and I give and I give. And this week's winner of the Bourbon Bowl, the Bazooka Sharks. We move on. Kendrick Bourne left on the bench. I don't care. Bourbon Bowl out of here. Now, I like getting a little glitchy there. We move into Game of the Week number 2. Game of the Week number 2, folks. This game, really I'm not even going to call it Game of the Week number 2, but it was close. So instead of calling it Game of the Week, we're going to call it the Target Pickle Bowl. All right? This week's Target Pickle Bowl was insane, folks. We had Dark Brandon versus Rolling Up Big Doinks. Kind of wish you'd change your name, but it's cool to say. Doinks. Oh, boy. Dark Brandon wins again. What a surprise. He gets no respect in this league from anybody, but he wins 147.84 to 141.96. And I swear, if you chip me on the 9-6, I'm going to hit somebody, but you lost to Dark Brandon. Bam, out of here. Joe Burrow, 21 points on the winning side. We had Russell Wilson, who was his actual starting quarterback on the other side. Okay, all right, we got some things. We got some things to go over here in this week's Game of the Week. This week's Target Pickle Bowl. Target Pickle Bowl. This week's Target Pickle Bowl, folks. This game should have been over. Rolling Up Big Doinks. One-time champion over here. Putting up a doink. He didn't roll up a big doink. He threw a big... If you rolled it up, you smoked that doink and you forgot to set your lineup correctly. Because I'll get to there in a second. But Sean, I'm very disappointed. Shame, Sean. Shame. And I'll get to that in a second. This week's player of the game, I mean, it's all over the place, folks. The highest scoring player is A.J. Brown with 25. Nope, it's 25.66 with Cincinnati's defense. I need more wine after hearing that. What? But the real player of the game was Jared Goff at 37. Now, Sean, I like that you're a gunslinging, taking chances, son of a bitch. I like it. But what are you doing? You're assuming game flow there. All right, 21. Here's Russell Wilson's numbers. 21, 53, 22, 33, 27, 12. All right, Sean, don't fuck around with Thursday Night Football, but I see your game. You should have had Dark Brandon if you started Jared Goff. Wow, I didn't see that until now. I'm flabbergasted. On the losing side, it's 25 from Brown, 7 from Ridley, 23 from Pollard, 23 from Pacheco. Got let down hard by Moody, that's for sure. Him and the Niners, yeah? Oh, shit. 4 from Higgins. Ooh, Higgins. Maybe I send you a trade, huh? Hook a brother up, son. On the winning side, we had Chris Olave, 1 with Devontae's 5, Barkley with 21, 12 from Andrews. Somehow, Brandon made all the right moves. Still don't even know how he did it, but he did it. We're done with this week's Target Pickle Bowl. We move on to this week's Game of the Week. Both Target Pickle Bowl and Game of the Week came down to the wire. But this week's Game of the Week was epic. So epic. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. I wanted to set the mood. Yeah. We had Gimme That Poon versus Just the Two Us. Just the Two Us has a 1-4 record, and Gimme That Poon has the most points scored in this league. And Gimme That Poon lost another heartbreaker. 183.86, don't forget the .86, versus 185.74. Just the Two Us comes out on top again, folks. This week's player of the game, Just the Two Us, Tua Tagovailoa with 37. Wow. Tua Tagovailoa with 37. Wow. Oh, boy. I have it on good authority to say this. Gimme That Poon has stated that kickers should no longer be a part of the game, and 17 from a kicker is asinine. I, for one, love 17 points from a kicker when I'm on the benefit. It was 5-17 and only a 183, so 84, 85, so a 2-point difference here, folks. Less than 2 points, it would seem. We had, on the losing side, we had Lamar Jackson with 27, Keenan Allen with 23. It came down to Keenan Allen versus CeeDee Lamb and Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler got 14, CeeDee Lamb got 23, and Keenan Allen got 23. It was so damn close. Oh, boy. Cook with 12, Goddard with 11, Wilson with 19, still hate that guy. Baltimore's D has been freaking holding down the fort, though. I tell you what, yep, 30 points a gain. 20 from Vegas' D on the winning side. And yeah, folks, that's pretty much it. CeeDee Lamb, as I said. Kyle Pitts scored a touchdown. That pissed off my boy. It's very frustrating. Fuck you. Nobody likes you, Mr. Pitts. Yeah. There were a couple mistakes down there, but we move on to week 7. Instead of saying and humming, I'll just take a minute and think. I just want to make sure you remember that baby. Might get a little inconsistent going later, but remember that the Bazooka Sharks are 5-1. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm supposed to play a song. It didn't. Hold on, folks. Come on, man. There we go. There we go. We move on to week 7.